ladies and gentlemen. I'm Blake Johnston, and I bring you some breaking news. It's over here.
And I'm Elijah Parkman, and we're about to tell you a phenomenon that's sweeping the nation. It's gonna blow your mind. Today, my hat smells really weird.
And the music apocalypse is on the rise.
That too. Wait, is it good music?
No.
Oh my god.
There is a music apocalypse on the rise. Here are some clips from where it has invaded California.
Oh god! Oh no! He's getting us!
Truly tragic. But don't you be too afraid, folks, because our very own news team has some special tips on how to survive this horrifying apocalypse.
Alright, let's get right to it. Today's forecast is rising with frequency and booming with bass. In case you're unaware of this, it means some sick waves that are at the low end of the sound spectrum are zipping their way 20 miles per second. To survive these dope waves of music, here's what you gotta do. Run as fast as you can, because the velocity of the music wave is about 500 miles per hour towards the northwest. Now you ain't gonna believe this next zippity poppin' bit. The music waves have the wavelength of a football field. We got a special team in a helicopter measure that, find out how long it is.
Sadly, none of them survived.
That's true. It's just us now. Alright, back to these sick beats. In reality, these electrifying tunes that are wiping out most of America are scientifically called sound waves, which is a vibration disturbance that involves mechanical motions of molecules transmitting energy from one place to another. Now, in terms of you people gonna understand, something in the air that makes invisible things shoot a bunch of energy around it makes sounds cray-cray.
I heard the pitch of these sounds is extremely high, am I right?
That is true. Pitch is how high or low a sound can be right now. The sound waves are an extremely high pitch. In fact, it's about to get a little more intense.
I didn't think it would end like this.
We can hear sounds above our normal hearing, people. Apparently these sounds are so intense they make your heads explode. I've also heard that some of the waves have broken down the infrasonic barrier as well. So, now every human up on this planet on Earth can hear the lowest sounds ever. This is not normal, and we should not be able to hear the ultrasonic or infrasonic waves. The normal human sound frequency spectrum is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. I don't know math, I'm not very smart. The numbers are just numerous levels of sound, and their intensity, volume, etc. The hertz are a way to measure the levels of sound and their frequency. This is a way to pass treble sounds, which are the highest sounds that we humans can hear, but not anymore.
Does this mean mid-range sounds are out of the equation as well? Oh, mid-range sounds are the sounds that we are most sensitive to. You know, the ones we like.
What do you think, you fool? These sound waves don't care if we like them or not. I mean, they're just sound waves wiping out everything. Have you heard sound wave B?
Terrible. Why is it so bad?
It's bad out there, man.
Is this about to get more intense?
Yeah, probably. It's about to get a little more intense. We have just gotten notice that the sound wave B is starting to collide with sound wave D to create an even bigger and more dangerous phase. What's a phase, you ask? Let's have Blake tell you.
A phase is when sounds mix together. You know, like that dubstep remix that you made a while back that turned out really bad?
I actually really liked my remix.
It was a bad phase, man.
Alright.
Back to you, Elijah.
We just got word that the military has been trying to use equalizer to contain the massive storm. An equalizer is a signal processing device that can boost frequencies in sound source or a sound system. In other words, they were trying to cancel those tunes out. They have just attempted to reduce the volume of crazy death waves by using dynamic range compression. And for those of you who dropped out of school and don't know what that is, it's when they make things quieter using signals from the audio. But do we have any word, Blake, on how the military is doing the mission?
They all got killed by the waves.
Good to know. Alright, things are about to get a little more intense up in here. Ow, God. The combined waves is forming a fundamental sound, now, which is the lowest frequency a sound can be. It's a harmonic mix of fundamental sounds and frequency, or if you want an example of the lowest note on a piano, you know that one. Yeah, stuff like that.
For this small break from the Weather and Apocalypse Survival Guide segment, I'm going to be teaching you more about scientific facts about our apocalypse that's on the rise. We have word that scientists have teamed up with the military to try and fix this dire situation. The scientists are measuring the waves in decibels, which is just a fancy word for seeing if the two sound waves are alike at all. They have also determined the amplitude of the wave, which again is a fancy word for how big the thing is. And let me tell you, it's really big, and it's really bad.
Thanks, Blake. Now, to wrap this up, we're going to show you some tragic videos of people who we have lost over this tragedy. It's important to remember those who have died in America. Oh! And before you watch, I need to let you know that the sound, each wave has been increased by a few octaves. An octave is when there is the same note or a sound that went up or down in frequency. So, the sound lower or higher, but either way, it's still going to sound horrible.
Thanks for joining us today, folks, and we hope you have a lovely day.
Try not to die.